Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you guys. If this is your first time on this channel, please do not forget, we do it as a tradition here. Subscribe below and make sure you like this video so that I can get recommended to many people. Thank you so much for understanding. Today's video I'm going to be talking about how to study in Sweden in 2022. Alright, there are certain things you need to know before you even start the application process. Alright, or if you are thinking of studying in Sweden or looking for a university, or if you want to be a resident in Sweden in some time to come, this is a video for you to watch so that you know the steps you are going to take, especially if you do not know how to go about it. Now, I will talk about 5 things you need to know, alright, to arrive Sweden. And the very first one I will talk about is research. There is something most international students don't do. They do not do a lot of research. They don't check anything online. Alright, so if you must study in Sweden in 2022, the first thing you should do, or where you should start from, is research. Research is very important because if you do research, you would understand where the location of the university you want to apply to is. You will understand if the school is in north of Sweden, south of Sweden, west of Sweden, or where. Alright, again, research is going to help you understand the program, what it entails, its future careers, and things like that. I hope you understand. So that is the advantage of the research. Alright, you must do research if you must study in Sweden. Take note of that. It is very, very important. Now, I will talk again about the research part when I move more into the video, but before I continue, let me also make you understand that last week a subscriber came to me and he was like, Milton, where can I study this program? Is it in Sweden? Is it in Austria? These are people who haven't done research. Please, research is very, very important. If you cannot do research, then carry your programs or carry your materials, the program you want to study, your materials, and pay somebody, probably an agent or somebody who will do all of these things for you, because it is very important you check them yourself to know. But if you can't, you have to pay somebody, because nobody is going to exercise patience to be doing all of these things for you. All right, make sure you should be aware, because there are scammers out there who, if you joke, they are going to eat up your money and tell you that they are processing documents for you to move to Sweden. All right, I hope you understand. Again, some people came to me and was like, Milton, please, how much can you do this process for me? I have said it times and again on this channel that I do not do visa application. Go to the embassies for your visa. Go to the embassies, please, for your visas. All right, moving forward, the next step I want to talk about if you want to study in Sweden in 2022 is the apply step. Now, you have done the research for step 1. You are now moving to step 2, which is the application. After you have done the research, you have gotten your program, you have checked everything. Now it's time for you to apply to the university. Is it the University of Uppsala? Is it the University of Gothenburg? Is it the University of Umeå? Which university are you going to? Is it the University of Stockholm? You now need to apply. And where do you apply for these schools? In Sweden, or for you to apply for universities in Sweden, there is a central platform which has been put in place by the Swedish officials, alright, where all the university programs are usually put there. Everybody everybody applies from that same platform, alright. What is the name of the platform or the website? Its name is called universityadmissions.se. I will put it there, alright, so that you can understand. If you click universityadmissions.se, which I will link in the video description box, it will carry you to the portal and you will see all the available programs that are open for that particular intake in with a tick, I think with a circle in green. Those that are not open are in yellow or something like that. Okay, so that is what you should understand. And now you are going to create your own portal, or use your user's name and your password and open your own account, upload your required documents, choose your programs, and again, it must interest you to know that if you want to apply for universities in Sweden, you can choose more than 3 programs and not more than 5 programs. All right, maximum should be 4, I think. So you have to choose 4 programs, and make sure during the choosing process your most prioritized program should be at the top. All right, your most program of interest, that is what I mean, the one you like most should be at the top, followed by the one you like again, follow until you reach the bottom. All right, arrange your programs like that. Now you are doing all of this inside universitiesadmissions.se. Again, pay attention to the fact that there are dates for you to apply, there are dates for you to upload the documents, there are dates for you to pay an application fee, there are dates for you to receive your results. All right, now when you apply, you have to pay an application fee of 900 Swedish krona, which should be approximately, is it 90 euros or something. When you pay the application fee, at the closing date of the admissions, they will now start processing your files. You can pay it online, all right? But if you do not pay this application fee, your files will not be checked. I hope you get the point. So make sure you follow the dates very well, all right? Again, pay attention to the fact that you will be asked to tell your universities to forward your transcripts or maybe some documents to prove your eligibility for the programs, all right, to universitiesadmissions.se, all right. So that is what you should know. There are many programs in Sweden. If you go to universitiesadmissions.se, you will find more than 66 programs in a particular intake, 66 or plus, all right. Like the winter intake, or the autumn intake, you will have more programs than the summer intake. I hope you understand. So that is what you should understand. When you apply again, know that it's going to take more than 2 months before you can receive your results. Because someone was asking me, how does it take for you to receive your results? And I understood that this person asking this question didn't do research. Probably he didn't apply for his admissions. Because if you applied for the admissions, I'm talking now to the viewer who came to me asking that question, he would have understood, or you would have understood, that there are dates and you would know exactly the date when your results will be published, but you didn't do all of this. So that is why you came asking for that. Now, when you have done the application, like I said, it will be processed, all right? After the processing, you will receive your results. Now, the results will be positive, which I believe everybody has to have a positive result, or a rejection, which is negative. Now, if it is positive, you are going to get further information on the duration in which you are going to pay your tuition fee. Let's not say if it's positive. After you get your positive reply, which is you have been conditionally accepted to study in the university, being it Uppsala, Gothenburg, or Mia, any of them in Sweden, you will now be given a date to pay part of the tuition fee you have to pay. Before you apply to that program, remember in universitiesadmissions.se, when you are applying for Swedish schools, you are going to see the total amount for tuition fee for that program, and of course you are going to see the first deposit or the first installment you are going to pay, if in case you are not paying all at once, all right? And again, understand that schools in Sweden are very expensive. Well, maybe not that expensive like in Canadian and US schools, but know that you have to spend at least 3.5 million naira or francs CFA upwards, all right, before you can study in Sweden, especially for bachelor's degree and master's degree students. And again, pay attention to the fact that the programs are not the same. Some have different ETC credit values. When you go to universitieadmissions.se, you would notice that some programs have 7.5 ETC credit values, some have 30 ETC credit value, some have 60 ETC, some have 180, while others have 120, all right? Now, if you want to apply for a visa to study in Sweden from abroad, all right, if you need a visa, the programs you are going to take, or any of the programs you are going to take, make sure it has at least 30, 60, 120, or 180 ECTS credit unit. If you take a program that is 7.5, that is not a program you can apply for visa, okay? I hope you understand. Take note about this. And most of the programs that start from 30, 60, 120, 180 etc. credit value are usually very expensive, at least 2 million upwards. So know that when you get admissions, you will be paying at least 2 million upward for Swedish universities, or else you will be studying online. I hope you get the point. Now, when you have gotten everything, you got your letter, you are now going to apply for your residence permit. All right, you have gotten the letter, you have paid your tuition fee, you upload the receipt to your portal at universityadmissions.se. What you need to apply for now is a residence permit via the Swedish embassy. I know you will still ask me why not the student visa. Well, a residence permit is different from a student visa. A student visa is the document given to you to enter the country, then later on you do a residence permit. But Sweden has made it easy that when you get admission, in as much as your financial proof is approved, everything is ready, you can now just get your residence permit immediately. The Swedish embassy is going to give you the residence permit without wasting time. You can get it for 1 year, you can get it for 2 years, but it is renewable. I hope you understand. Now, the difference for the permit and the visa is that the permit is going to permit you stay longer. But if you had gotten the visa, you will go again and start to do the residence permit. All right, and it usually takes more than 3 months for you to do all of these things. All right, so that is what you should understand. Make sure you pay attention to financial proof. I already talked about this in my last video. If you have not watched the video, check my channel and watch the video about proof of studies in Sweden. Again, if you didn't see anything and you want to know, go to the Swedish immigration site and check how much you need. All right, understand again that as a couple you can move to Sweden together with your children, with your wife again, but you must again prove that you have money to take care of all these people. I hope you understand. The money you are proving is for to apply for your visa, for your residence permit for 1 year. All right, after that you renew it when you are already in Sweden. Do not ask me if there are jobs in Sweden or not. A normal human being who understands that Sweden is the biggest member of, or one of the biggest members of the European Union. Sweden is an advanced country. All right, Sweden is one of the richest countries in Europe, should automatically understand that if you are legal, you are going to work, of course, as a student. All right, so that is what you should understand. Now, after you've gotten your residence permit, what do you do next? You pack your bags and you move. All right, when you arrive Sweden, you now register and start lectures. Is that not easy as ABC? So I will be talking more again about what is going to happen. All right, remember the other students for spring intake started lectures this January. Why those who are waiting for the next intake that start in August, they are still waiting for their results very soon. I think it should be in this February, all right, latest. So I haven't checked the date, but I will verify again. I hope this video helps you. Residence permit in Sweden is very important. All right, you can of course get your permanent residency when you live and work in Sweden for some number of years, which I already mentioned before. So I hope you understand. Thank you so much for watching the video. Until we meet again.